versus other parts of the state that have been hit is just, there's just a lot of more debris that's likely to be flying around because we've got a lot of trees. I mean, when we had Idalia, we lost a massive tree, on the governor's property. Massive tree. I mean, it's been good for my kids because we have the whole lawn to play baseball and soccer and all that, and they love that. But I mean, this was a really nice big tree, and it basically got split in half. And that was not even a storm that was a direct impact. I mean, this was like an outer band and some of the winds that were more on the periphery. So you are going to see that, and that's going to be, Jared's going to be helping with cut and toss. I know the city and the county are working with DEM to make sure prepared. But when you're talking about power restoration, I've talked to the municipal cooperatives. They're taking this very seriously. They've done a much better job in recent years than maybe, go back 10 years ago. Remember Hermine, there was relatively modest storm, but there was major power outages for an extended period of time. I think their view is they don't want to do that. We have mutual aid coming in to ensure that doesn't happen. But at the same time, it may not be as easy as just saying, hey, just hook up these poles, because you may have a lot of debris that you have to clear before the crews can even get to. So there's a lot of things that can happen here, and just making the best decisions. And again, if you're on the coast with the surge, that's something that is really significant. If you're in an area that is covered in trees, and look, this is a beautiful part of this region. They're great trees. It's nice, but they do present a hazard when you're talking about in a residential area where if a tree falls on a roof, it could potentially collapse the roof. And roofs that are going to be able to withstand 125 mile an hour is one thing. Being able to withstand a massive tree falling on it is another. All right, well, we will have more updates as needed. I think probably the balance of the day, we're just going to continue working, fulfilling the requests that Kevin and his team. If there's other additional major updates, of course, we'll be doing things. But tomorrow, once it get into tomorrow, pretty much have to have executed your plan. And there will come a point that even if you're under an evacuation order, you start seeing 80 mile an hour, 90 mile an hour gusts. You're going to have to just hunker down at that point. So you still have time to do what you need to do, but please know the time where you're really not going to be able to execute the plan fully, if it involves evacuating, is coming to an end, probably by the end of today, first thing tomorrow morning.